Hey class, welcome to week 6. After you've written the rough draft, after you submitted it, it's pretty much waiting for my feedback to make the corrections on your final essay. And I throw this disclaimer out there quite a few times. If you don't make any changes to the rough draft by the feedback I give, even if you get like an 80%, 90%, and you make no corrections, you can get a 0. Okay, the purpose of the rough draft is to take the comments and feedback, make the corrections to the final essay. Okay, so you can be subjected to a 0. So make sure you are looking at the feedback when it's given to you. I should have these done by no later than Thursday, usually Thursday night. Um, and if you follow the tutorial, then you probably did pretty good. Even if you got a good grade, look at the feedback because it could be some situation where it's not a major deduction, but you still got a deduction. And the rough draft's going to be graded a lot lenient, more lenient than the final. So if you have a deduction that you don't correct, and let's say you correct other things except for a few of the ones that maybe you didn't, it could be a higher deduction. So it doesn't guarantee you're going to get the same grade, okay, on the final like you do in your rough draft. All right, so this week, you're going to do a peer review worksheet. And so basically what you're doing is there's going to be a peer review forum, and I'll show in the tutorial below this post. And in the tutorial, you're going to post your rough draft. Same one you submitted in the Dropbox. You're going to post it in the peer review forum, and you're going to select somebody's the one person beneath you. You're gonna get their paper, and you're gonna critique it. Now, there's some videos you're gonna see this week to look at before you complete the worksheet to submit. Okay, you'll have two different submissions. You'll reply in the peer forum, and you'll also submit it in Dropbox. You have to do it to both. I'll check. Okay. Also, we're going to be doing more about language and communication. Actually, last week was thinking and language. This week is thought, language, and communication. Titled, "You Want Me to Do What?" It's kind of funny. But take a look at the information this week in the chapter. This week's chapter is going to be chapter 6. And we're going to go over some forms of how it's important for communication and how we're persuaded and manipulated. And believe it or not, no matter where we are in life, what you're watching on the news, there's a lot of persuasion and manipulation involved. You hear me say a few times, I don't watch the news or pick a political side because of staying neutral to be persuaded on one way or the other. I strictly stick to scriptures and prayer and try to feed information spiritually more so than listening to sides. I do listen to people's viewpoints, respect them, and I can really carry a conversation despite our viewpoints being different. I can totally respect it. But a lot of people can't. Some subjects are a lot touchier than others. So you'll have a discussion question about manipulation and persuasion as well. You'll explore more of the language and how thinking, constructing kind of things will be different. So good luck this week. Please watch the tutorials and apply them. Have a good week.